Hey guys, in this video we'll be covering a Windwalker PvP guide on stats and reforging, so let's jump right into it. Many monks can get confused with a new PvP power introduced into the Mists of Pandaria. You may have asked yourself, what is the main stat, PvP power or agility? Well, before we talk about PvP power, the very first thing you should be doing is making sure you hit the expertise cap of 3%. After this, you'll want to reach the hit cap of 3%. Now this is very important as it won't matter how hard you hit, if your attacks dodge, parry or miss, you're not going to get very far. Once you've reached 3% on both expertise and hit, your next stat priority is stacking the PvP power. This increases all the damage you do to players, their pets and minions, and increases the healing done in PvP zones. This is the main stat you want if you wish to increase your damage in PvP. Agility is a secondary boost to your damage, although PvP power increases your damage against players more than agility. Of course, after PvP power, you will want agility as this will boost your damage, and as a bonus, it gives a slight increase to your crit chance. The next stat to prioritize is PvP Resilient. It's a flat damage reduction from players and their pets. Doing more damage is key to the success of your PvP, however, if you can't take the damage, you're not going to do very well. In some cases, you need to be able to take a certain amount of damage before you can start dishing it out. Say for example, you go against a Shadow Priest. If you cannot take the damage the Shadow Priest will do while you are feared, then you'll need to get more resilience. As Rocky Balboa would say, it ain't how hard you hit, it's how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. The next stat you should focus on is crit and haste. Crit because it's double damage from your normal attack, and haste will increase the attack speed and energy regeneration. Now the last stat you should aim for is mastery. This is also true for PvE. Mastery seems to be the worst stat of all for Windwalker monks. However, you can turn that crappy stat around with Reforging. With Reforging, you can switch your crappy mastery stat into something much better and useful, such as hit or crit, depending on what you need. So naturally, you want to reforge your stats into expertise and hit. If you've reached 3% on each of those, you can reforge your stat into the next best thing according to the stat priority. It might be helpful to write down the stat priority just to make sure you can accurately reforge your gear. You'll most likely need to reforge each piece of your gear depending on the stats they have, as this will help force the stats on your gear in line with the stat priority. These are the little things that can help you. The game is all about skill and strategy, but it is a numbers game, so make sure the numbers are in your favor. That's it for this video, guys. Feel free to ask me any questions at all, and as always, thanks for watching.